Yo, playing Madden NFL 21 faction gameplay live stream on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Let's go.
Tonight, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. First opened in 1999, there's a good look at First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Tonight, we're on the week.
Time to beat the Bengals ass. Hell yeah, right, fun with that. Well, you know what? I'm taking a knee.
Bengals and the Cleveland Browns.
Yep.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at 25. The Browns offense getting ready for their first drive as they will do so behind their quarterback. His third year now from Oklahoma.
Baker Mayfield over hit him.
Baker Mayfield has had a tremendous offseason getting ready for this one because
got it.
It's caught.
Damn it. Bitch had a hold of me.
4-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 51 yards.
That's a big time pitching catch right there. Partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath, but nowadays they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
The check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 9 carries, 103 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game short week, you know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this game goes on because we know they like
We're going to go the other way, opposite way, same one. Yeah, same play.
And they say that one works.
Got it. Yeah.
Zone touchdown. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of the team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week, we're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Bengals set and ready to go on offense, leading the charge. Joe Burrow, number 1 overall pick back in April.
And the numbers were not great. They don't look right. When you put no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course,
got it. Oh, got it. Boom. Boom. Oh. Yeah. Anyways.
No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the back.
There we go.
And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect him. Means he's got to get ready to fall back and absorb the hit and not go down and fumble the ball.
What the hell?
Big play there as the Browns start for 16 in the first
Goddamn thing,
half.
man. Why do you start with fucking playing without my knowledge? Goddamn fucking piece of shit controller.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. Running the jet sweep, Landry.
Thank you for the pussy money.
Jarvis Landry.
Yeah.
Touchdown now on the year. Browns add 6 to their lead. That's going to start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I'm not calling a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, you feel good about things, you get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a to start.
Like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, he'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. 38-yard line. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. Second down. 40 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they roll with Mixon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game. Certainly not the way you want
Punt that shit back to me. 14-0 already.
Fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. 20-yard. Now Nick Chubb and the Browns get set for their next possession. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We're watching tape of the
He's got him in.
Yeah, bitch, got you again.
Another day,
Another day, another dollar, man. Straight up. Hate the Bengals. We didn't do this in the personal grudge.
And the Browns add on to their lead. For the point after. Boy, these guys are
21-0.
races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term that you boat race someone. It's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. 35-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
21-0
for them thus far. They had the turnover and the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because even good, right? A turnover, you just noted it.
Points better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Nice catch up by A.J. Green. And at the beginning of his career, a perennial Pro Bowl receiver. Been dinged up a little bit the last 2 years, but now he gets a fresh start. Without his friend and quarterback, Andy Dalton, his leadership will be key.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards to loss, 2nd and 12.
One of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
2nd and 12. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but back on the spot actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Escaping the pressure line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. And now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Now how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Yeah, punt it back to me. Bullshit.
Second time.
I don't like the Bengals, so I'll be like a grudge match out of this. Damn.
And problems spreading to the punt team.
Can't
Now
even
this
do
one
that.
goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Motherfucker button. Damn.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Landry brushes him off, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Running the jet sweep, Landry. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 21-0 our score after one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They go play action. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beck.
Got it.
It's caught at the top.
Yeah. Spike it.
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
I think we're talking about by land or by sea, right? One by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
Hey, every now and then I actually listen in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
An incredibly shot.
I got it.
Way up there. And they're going to start just
You got
trying to
shit.
shake and shake as they get it out past the 30. Here's A.J. Green as he gets set to go again on offense. They've got to be thinking, how can we get him a little bit more involved here? Second quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
I would agree with that, and oftentimes
Almost intercepted
you
that.
take where the defense is.
Had my hand on it.
Sometimes that's just not good enough. Sometimes you have to take what you want, and that means getting him the football.
Yeah, so far just a single catch in this game. And Joe Mixon. He stiff arms him. Oh, he sheds himself free. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there. Pick up the 45.
And a good pickup there for Mixon, and that shows the talent that he has. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. 4th in the NFL in 2018. 9th last year. But I look for those numbers to jump back up again with the introduction of new talent in Cincinnati.
Fuck Cincinnati, man.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's complete to John Ross. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. On 1st down, Mixon. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish an inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver and
Defense,
and you can pick up a lot of
blitz
yardage
defense.
after the catch.
Do this.
But in this situation,
Right.
the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Nixon hit.
I got it.
Out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Always crucial to college football. These defenders, they become so adept at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more calls because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
What the fuck? Man, they called it.
A yard to bring
Back
up
that shit out.
31.
No. Why does that goddamn controller do what I don't want it to do?
So as they take it over, we step aside.
It made me go on cold shit. Look. No, right there. In my ear, damn controller. That's it. I own that. No, I don't want that either.
Heavy sit out there on
shit.
3rd and 1. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he gets this one just shy of 40. They'll mark it down at the 39. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. Now Chubb.
And a nice carry and a 1st down.
Get up.
Up there by Nick Chubb. A bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished 2nd in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground. And got to the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from a big-time knee injury while at the University of Georgia.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. He won't go down. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Brings up a 2nd and Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Flash the stick skills on the line, but then stop shy of the 35. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding the way to create that type of yards in your running game, gotta make the guys carry the ball very, very happy.
Yeah, I did.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That's a tremendous sweep effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, they're not guys that in sync and getting things done. They did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And it's his drive.
Yeah.
He is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Oh.
As the 1st half is winding down, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2.
35 to
The pace he's already established, right? I'm not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can't.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they start to see how the season unfolds. Maybe stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for
10 seconds to halftime.
About to get going. They'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. If you come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He's going to air it out deep for Green.
I intercepted it.
Brady Williams picks it off.
Halftime, motherfuckers.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we'll head down to Orlando.
It's halftime.
Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. But first, the NFL season is in full swing. Let's show the good folks what we've got in store for us later this weekend here in week 2. In the early window on Sunday, one of the best happens up in Pittsburgh. A big time for the Steelers, as they'll have to do battle with the Denver Broncos. Then, later in the afternoon, we highlight that game going on in Houston, where it'll be the Texans taking on the Baltimore Ravens. On Monday Night Football, they've got a good one lined up between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Las Vegas Raiders. And the game you're watching has been Baker Mayfield with a strong first half. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Godden.
Go on, you light cigarette. Whew. Whew. Good week. That's the last stinky bit I had left of the birthday cake. I'm about to have some in a bit later. After the live, but I'll have some more coming.
The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. Now, in this series, he's past the 30. They're going to take this almost to the 40, so really good starting field position.
Hell yeah.
Here again comes Joe Burrow and the offense for the Bengals. And he's had some time to chew on that interception through on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say you want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had to have time, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe you'll have a chance to relax a little, kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
They'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that. Aren't they? They get a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss of the tackle. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
He's a gain of 6. And it's down.
From the shotgun,
Got it.
Joe Burrow. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, man, come on.
Ward. And he takes this and the Rams defense has a touchdown.
It goes to that I'm going to say it anyway. That's right in there. Like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
The lead grows even larger.
42 to nothing. I would correct myself now. 42 nothing.
But then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
Bill Browns.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And incredibly way up there. Oh, a good return.
And they were on 36-yard line.
We are just getting started in what should be an incredible second week of the NFL season. So much coming up later this weekend. You've got Tom Brady's home debut as the Bucs host Carolina. The Chargers hosting KC in their first game of the new SoFi Stadium. Remember, the Rams got the home game in week 1. And then to wrap things up, you got the first home game for the Las Vegas Raiders. It's going to take a while to get used to saying that as they welcome New Orleans on Monday.
I know, Las Vegas Raiders. Oakland Raiders. I've always
been firing up with receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over it.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league. Every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're fundamentally sound. It's hard to execute against them.
He finds his running back, Mixon, and he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And nothing doing. Taken down at the last scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking left sideline.
Damn, Joe, you suck, bro.
That takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. 3rd down. And 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. They'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he stopped up short of 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, that was up.
Going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up near the 34. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions?
I got him.
Who would that be? That'd be one Peyton Manning in his rookie year. That's the NFL record.
Shit.
How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy on the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to get some of these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
A run for Nick Chubb. Over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line area.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. Now because the defense in front, they run that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. That was great leverage to help their spot and stack it up.
1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. The same runs, taking their time and making it work.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Chubb. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we have them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stand behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
I think.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. On the carry, it's Chubb. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
That's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Oh.
Work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Light a cigarette real quick.
As he got into the end zone, he was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
The defense bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Come on.
And they'll go
Oh,
sweep.
yeah, no, motherfuckers. Okay, you got it.
What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. No, defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Browns field goal.
Goddamn controller. Stop. There you go.
Cyber able to knock this one through.
45 to nothing.
Three-quarter lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that rounds this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you say, and that's all about ball control, isn't it?
An incredible kick fielded right out there. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Now, let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move.
I messed him up. I messed up
This
the throw.
one is incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Burrow, set up to throw. And he's taken down.
Sack your ass.
Brown sack.
Boy.
Jay Stewart,
Yeah.
known for his pass coverage. This time a sack. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football.
Gotcha.
And pressure
Yeah, sack your ass again.
once more.
Woo.
I think normally we would talk about this
Sack
as
you,
basketball players and football players, but this is
Oh, here I come.
he's a
Boom.
stat sheet stuffer.
And the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a
Oh, yeah,
touchdown.
punt it, Joe.
And that's about all he needs if he's going to go for it.
Here's Matt Bosher now.
Oh, no, they ain't.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt
Ain't
it
Joe
away.
that puts it.
Now Landry. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Heading out, it's the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated
Not
on
blowing my
3
nose.
games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We know these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. That's always puzzled me a little bit.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help stop this one away. They had a nice job there defensively. They get into the ground first, right around the 42.
So what about the running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
What the fuck? Why do they keep knocking that off there?
So Kevin Stefanski going to take a chance going forward on 4th.
Yeah.
Running for it. Here's Trump. And he will have the a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now, after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field.
Of course.
Well, he gets attended to. They'll step aside. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries that are the lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game will breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. It doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Black clock.
They run. Jump. He will push his way down to about the 14. Tackle made there by Josh Bynes.
14-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
It's over 45-0. I whooped that Bengal ass. Yeah.
I tell you what,
Undefeated still.
About as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offensive line formed the defense through the shutout, Adam. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense is they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time.
45-0.
You're out there fresh playing, a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
Let's advance to next week. Oh, yeah. I whooped that Bengal ass 45-0.
Scouting points are
Still
earned
undefeated.
every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
Okay, who are we facing? Okay, next time is Washington football team. So what's up with these points things? Oh, okay. Do I have to do it physically? I don't want to. No. I'm just not done with that football game, and I want to. So I'd save. Save it here. And we'll see you next time. Subscribe for more smoke videos creeping up on your YouTube screen. Peace out.